Welcome to the AP Effect, the podcast.
Hey everyone, I'm Tanaya.
Hey guys, it's Kaylin.
Hey y'all, it's Destiny.
What's up, y'all? It's Shalia.
And welcome to the 9th episode of the AP Effect. Today's topic is about the power of social media. So before we get into our topic, we're going to have a little overflow. And overflow is basically just a conversation, a casual daily conversation that we would regularly have, but you guys get to listen to it.
I was just going to say, I've been in grind mode these past couple days, just working, homework. I mean, I had a good time with my family on Easter Sunday. I got to see my nephews and my little cousins and stuff. So I went to church and got all dressed up and stuff. It was cool. How about you, Des?
It's pretty good, but stressful at the same time. I hate my job at the moment, but it's okay. It's only temporary. So, but I'm excited to move, though. I'm really excited. I'm ready for a fresh start. And environment and stuff. Thank you.
My week has been something special, man. Ooh, it's been very interesting. I just got a lot going on. My mind is currently still on spring break, but school is not. I'm currently forcing myself to get this work done, but you know.
I was gonna say, you know what's crazy? Like, I didn't have a spring break at all, so I didn't experience nope. And
we
plus,
going to get one.
We didn't have one at all. No, at all. And plus, since I don't have a lot of classes and I'm out on campus, so
literally every day is the same. Wake up,
because of the pandemic.
Go to class. Like, we're literally doing the same thing every single day. We're Squidward.
Yeah,
for real.
Yeah, ever since the Pond replay happened, it's just.
You said the Pond replay.
The panini, the Panera bread.
On the replay. I'm just catching on to what you just did.
Panoramic.
I'm thinking.
Not
ever since that song dropped.
Hey, yo, I'm dead.
Bro, I be referring to the pandemic as so many different things.
It's hilarious.
No, me too. But we're in the middle of a Pythagorean theorem and you want to go to a party? Are you crazy? We're in the middle of a Panera bread.
We're in the middle of a panoramic. Are you serious?
Honestly.
Calm down.
Wow.
It is a Panda Express outside. What are you doing?
Not you want to go to a party in the middle of a pandemonium.
Not you want to go to a party in the middle of the Polar Express. What are you talking about?
Wow.
My week has been very eventful, I would say the least. Not really, because I really haven't been doing anything. I'm still in low-key territory, but within myself, it's been a very eventful week. So that's about it. But I'm excited because my grind mode's gonna start and all that good stuff. So looking forward to better and bigger things, as I should.
Yeah.
Every day.
That's good. I'm just upset about the weather because one day it'll be 70 degrees and then the next day it'll be 40. So I don't know what to wear.
That's why I'm ready to move down North Carolina because it's nice weather. Very nice weather. Not all year round.
But them thunderstorms though.
Yeah. Because
them thunderstorms be crazy.
In the 50s and 40s. Come on now. Spring. We're the 70s.
Yeah.
It's not giving.
Today is pretty warm outside though.
Yeah, it is. It's supposed to be in the 70s.
I thought I was doing something yesterday because, it'll be 70 degrees, but not 70. It was a cool 66 yesterday. And I wore a hoodie outside and I almost passed out.
That's what, thank you. Yes, I was
maybe the sun, but without the breeze, it's very hot. With the breeze though, throw that coat on. Where's your jacket? It's weird. It's very weird.
This episode is social media. Let's talk about what's trending. So, when I was on Instagram, I saw this thing about YB and Namir and his new album drop or whatever. and I actually like his music. And I listened to it, and it wasn't bad. I liked it, but people were going, "Oh, this is trash. This is trash. Da, da, da. It's not good. This is not you." Literally, only one song on the album is like a different sound, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
And how are you gonna judge a whole album based off of one
song? Yeah.
You wanna know why? Because people on social media feel like their opinions are valid.
Well, I mean, don't say that. Their opinions are very much valid, but
to who though? To who?
But I'm just saying, like, I get what Kanaya is saying, because I feel like people trying to make it seem like their opinion has to be like facts when it's don't have to be like that. I mean, if you don't like the song, you don't like the song. But saying that his music is trash, like, but you still listen to his music, is just contradicting itself.
But because, like, at the end of the day, this man is still getting paid. He's still making his money. He's still life, and y'all are just giving him the attention that he wants, you know.
People thought their opinion the whole weight so bad, and it just
but so it's gone as far as like people are in the comments low-key bullying him. I'm just like, what?
I saw it on Twitter. It was like a picture of like the views, and like I never saw so much dislikes on a video more than its likes. So I was like, let me listen to the song. I heard one of his songs before, like Rubber in the Pig. So I heard that song before. So when I heard that, I was like, okay, it's something different. I'm like, so is he trying to change his look?
Can I say what I think? Maybe it's just like conspiracy. I think maybe what happened is, like, you know, the label was like, okay, throw this on there real quick to see how they gonna react to it. Like, it's not his whole thing, you know, it's just one single on there.
Right.
And the label like, okay, throw this on there real quick, see how they gonna react to it. And it be so much underlying stuff with the music industry. It's like, to me, it's just like, where did that one random little song come from if his whole album basically sound the same?
Right.
And then like stuff be strategical when you think about it, because people know how to do certain things on social media to get the numbers, and just like we said, the attention is getting him the attraction to his album.
Yep. See,
I literally feel like it's okay. So you know how this generation, they really don't know how to vibe. They don't know how to chill. They just like to jump around, trap, and think every day.
Oh my gosh, Kaylin, that is a red flag for me. Anybody who doesn't know how, just listens to trap music. Stay away.
You don't know how to chill. You don't know how to vibe. No. But yeah, that's what's kind of going on with our generation. And literally he put in, you know, a song that's kind of just like, okay,
something different.
We're vibing, you know. Just because you can't play that song at a party doesn't mean that it's bad.
Yeah.
But who's to say you can't play it at a party? You also got to think about it, like, before you open your mouth and say something about somebody's like art, like, this is art. Their music is their work. Like, and they may not feel like you're judging somebody's art, and you don't know how that's going to make them feel when you say stuff like that. Like, they may never want to write another lyric again because of something like that.
Right.
Like, you really have to think about it.
I feel like it's so, well, I don't know, because I'm not an artist, but I feel like it's so hard to be an artist where it's like, once you make a song and people vibing with that, it's like you can't even like introduce other stuff a part of you, because it's like, what if they don't vibe with it? But it's like, that's who you are, and this is like what you like to write or like to produce. But it's like, since you already made people like this one type of vibe from you, it's like, it's kind of hard to try to move away from that.
And not only that, but like, they always try and hold you back to just one thing, and then that's how you get to people saying, "Oh, I miss the old Kanye, not the new." You know, like that.
But you know, I kind of want to throw it back to when you said like it's art. This is people's art. Like, for art is supposed to make you feel some type of way. It doesn't always. It's not always going to be a good feeling. It's supposed to make you feel some type of way. Art can make you feel uncomfortable. Art can make you feel good. Art can make you feel bad, sad, you know, disgusted. It's art. That's what it's supposed to do. For example, Lil Nas X, his new music video, it's art. It was made to make people feel some type of way, and it did just that.
Yeah.
It has people bouncing off the walls.
Y'all literally are doing all this about a
music
song.
video.
It's a song. Guess what? If you don't like it, sweetheart, cut it
You
off.
don't have to listen to it or
And
watch
literally,
it at all.
Like,
he
it's not
posted
that-
a video. He posted another like music video. It's not the official video, but it's just like if you watch that video and you listen to the song like with that video, you would have never put the music video with the song, you know?
Okay.
I honestly think it's a good video. Because I know why he did it. I know exactly why he did it. He's trying to make people mad who are judging him.
So, currently we've been watching in the media a Minneapolis police by the name of Derek Chauvin Trail, as he's on trial for the murder of George Floyd, and he was a police that violated human rights in general. What he did was he murdered the way that, and let's be brutally honest, the way that he murdered George was by kneeling on his neck. After he apparently was resisting, even though George, clear as day on the video, was no longer resisting. I'm sure everyone has seen the video, unfortunately, of George Floyd, because his death and the display of his death, unfortunately, moved not only this country more, but everyone surrounding us, and it made us realize that this is not even only an issue in America. It's still an issue everywhere, because Black people are just discredited everywhere we looked at, as besides Africa, our motherland.
Nope, still there too.
Yeah, still there too. If you're American or you come from it's so many subcategories. It's a lot, but we all seen how George's death really moved the world in a whole. And I know personally, me and some of the my podcast mates that are here, we partaked in the protests that were being held behind George Floyd's name. And I feel like personally with this trial, I don't understand how it's even a trial, because it's clear as day what happened.
Yeah.
And the people that are testifying against him, which one of their names is Katie Blackwell. She was a former training director. And also she mentioned that the Minneapolis police uses force. They use force. And we've seen it for ourselves on the video that they use force. It's clear as day.
And then the police chief testified against him and said that was definitely like extreme force that he was using, and that's deadly force. And he said, the judge asked, like, do you guys train them to do that? And then he said, no, we don't train them to do that. And that's when on his own, knowing that would kill him.
It was clear as day. Like,
now that you have his police chief and then the former director saying that, this is
what is the trial for? What is you still holding this man on trial for when it's clear? If his police chief done said that he murdered him, if the person that done trained him on the moves that he was even taught said that he murdered him, what are we holding trial about?
Yeah.
Where's the confusion?
And I know what you mean, but it's like everybody, by law, everybody has the right to a fair trial and all that. But why is it lasting this long? You seen the video?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't get why it's lasting so long. Like, what case are you really trying to build against this?
But my thing is, they're trained to know how to restrain people without causing harm, or at least without killing them, But yet it happens so often. It's disgusting.
So it was a little, like you said it a little underneath your breath, but I heard you, and I know exactly how you, I know exactly how you feel. Like you said that you were like you were numb to it now. And I am too, like, because, and I think social media.
I'm dead.
Huh?
I didn't think y'all caught that.
What'd you say?
I really didn't think y'all caught that, because I said it. I was like, but that's truth though.
No,
social media has a lot to do with it, because before even processing the video, you're like, even on TikTok, for example. I mean, it's on all social media, but TikTok, because TikTok is video after video. You could be watching a video about police brutality and then scroll down and there's something funny going on. Like, you don't give yourself enough time to process what you just watched, what just happened, before you moving on to the next thing.
Not even just that. I know I'm numb to it at this point because it's just like when I see it happens so much and so often, like back to back, one after another. It's just like I don't know how to process it. And it's like I'll see it and I'm just like, dang, again.
When y'all get a chance, y'all should check out the YouTube video "How Can We Win" by Kimberly Jones. And that says everything that I couldn't even try and put it into words how she put it into words, because that was just such a powerful speech that she gave. But if you get a chance, check that out because it was just moving, her words. But
okay.
Yeah.
So with that and the trial with the man, that's what I'm calling him. He's just a man. I feel like hopefully that comes to an end soon because it's clear as day that what it is what it was. I don't understand why it's being questioned. So on top of that, and how his trial and then even George Floyd's death was portrayed over social media, do you think the use of social media has changed since this pandemic has begun?
So for me, in my opinion, I don't get on Instagram the way I used to. For me, it's just a post and go type thing. I really don't be looking at other people's stuff. I post my picture and I get off and then I'll go straight to TikTok. I don't get on Twitter like that no more unless somebody sends it to me. I'm just like, I'm literally a TikTok person now. Snapchat, post and go.
I'm about to say, you do be on Snapchat though.
Yeah. I do. I post and go.
Yeah, okay.
Because like, from what I be seeing when I do get on Instagram, it's literally like business promotion. That's it.
I feel like that's the way that Instagram, like, that kind of is like how IG is now. Like, IG is just literally for your brand. I don't think it's not personal anymore. I think IG is just used for your brand nowadays.
Honestly, Instagram is Facebook at this point.
I think
Instagram is Facebook with a timeline.
I don't think it's Facebook.
In my opinion, Instagram is for the oldies. Instagram is for the oldies now.
No, I don't get that vibe.
I don't think so. I think Instagram
is
definitely for people that want to create a narrative about their life, something that is not true.
And that's why I feel like social media definitely has changed since the pandemic happened, because I feel like everybody had a wake-up call, whether it was good or bad, during this whole pandemic. With the government, it's just a lot of stuff. And like what y'all was saying, like this whole little fake persona, which y'all like how people want to live. And like now, since I've been on Twitter now, since like before I really didn't get on social media, but now I get on Twitter a lot. So it's just like I see so many things, like, you know, during quarantine when people was posting like, yeah, I got a brand new car and all that stuff, you know, people congratulating them, and then like it could be like a busted up car, but people like, you know, good. But then you have people just hating like, oh, that's not a good accomplishment, you need something better. Like people always have something to say about something, but I had to realize I feel like people just say stuff like that just to get attention.
That and two is and like
likes are everything. I have a quick question. Do y'all think it's a difference between being famous, being a celebrity, and having clout?
Yes.
I think the difference between being famous and having clout.
Okay.
Because I know the difference between being famous and celebrity, but like, what's the difference between famous and having clout?
Okay.
Definitely know the difference.
Like Kim Kardashian, she's famous. Kim Kardashian is famous. The whole Kardashian Jenner family, they're famous.
Yes.
So they're not celebrities?
No.
Okay.
Because what do they do?
But you can be famous for robbing a bank. You can be famous for being a serial killer. So fame isn't necessarily a good thing, you know. What I mean?
And this is clout. Clout is more so on the fact of quick fame. So clout is kind of like when you get clout, it's kind of like the dude that was doing the boot gang stuff.
That's clout. That's clout.
Beyonce, that's a celebrity. You're gonna hear Beyonce name forever. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like with social media and how clout and fame and being a celebrity is all, you know, a different thing. How has social media contributed to the beauty standard today, especially in today's society?
The beauty standard can only be achieved by plastic surgery.
Yep.
It's just completely unrealistic. Like, I don't get it.
Hip dips are seen as insecurity when that's literally the placement of your hips, sweetheart.
your hip goes in. The skin is going to sink because there's a hole there. Why are you getting that filled with fat? Like with the beauty standard today, I feel like there's nothing wrong with plastic surgery. If you feel like you don't like something, you have the money to do it. Okay, cool. I just feel like when it comes to the beauty standard of today's society, like Shalia said, is very unrealistic. Like, for a perfect example, Kylie, her body was cosmetically given to her, and it's just like when you think about all y'all kids gonna be thinking they finna come out like Coke bottles, and they like, mommy, why I don't have no boobs? Mommy, why my butt don't look like your butt? And what you gonna say to your kid? And mama got to change, but you gotta wait a certain age.
No. My opinion on the beauty standard is it's literally impossible because for one, it's always changing. It's literally always changing. So what's the point of getting it cosmetically made when it's not going to be like that in a couple years?
Yep. If you're happy, go ahead and do what makes you happy. If your body, your choice, do what makes you happy. And if you want to get plastic surgery, get it. But don't lie about it and say that you didn't get it.
Yeah.
It's having an effect on children that think that body is achievable by everybody's body's different. So it's not going to be like, not everybody has a natural Coke bottle shape. And
people are literally out here getting ribs removed.
That's what I know. Yes. And it's like, when it becomes unhealthy, when the doctor tells you, like some Instagram model, she just died because the doctors in America told her that she could not have any more surgeries. Like she was trying to get like the small waist, right? Had ribs removed and everything to get a small waist. They told her she cannot have any more surgeries or she will die. So she went to like, I think she went to like Mexico or something to get the surgery, and a money hungry doctor took her in and she died on the table.
Oh, wow.
So recently there has been a leaked picture of Khloe Kardashian, a bikini photo, and it was taken on Easter by Grandma MJ, and she posted it onto her Instagram, and she didn't think nothing of it. We all got crazy pictures that our parents post on Facebook and stuff. Grandma MJ, she can't do that because, her grandchildren are influencers, and it was this whole thing, this whole hoorah, because it wasn't photoshopped. She wasn't given she was given very much natural body, healthy. And Kay, what did the picture look like that she posted?
You could see her rib cage. You could see her rib cage. You could literally see her rib cage. And in the picture that Grandma MJ posted, she looked fine.
Yes, it was natural.
Fine.
And it's okay, hon.
Yes, like in the face, she looked like her old self. She looked like
I'm dead. That's probably why she was really bad though, because she looked like herself in the face.
She looked good. Like she looked. Oh my god, she looked fine.
So, in what way do you think social media has impacted career paths in 2021 and in society?
I think it's just made everything virtual. Like everybody's working from home. I think that children are more interested in gaming and stuff like that instead of let's say healthcare professionals and stuff. They're more interested in
right, something with the media.
Yeah,
something. Definitely. The website I was reading called searchenginejournal.com, it had the top 15 in-demand jobs in 2021, and some of them were digital marketing, healthcare assistant, and diversity manager and stuff like that. I could see why it's in demand, especially what's going on right now.
But with everything going on right now, do you think that that's gonna potentially be a problem? When these kids grow up, and we don't know what COVID is gonna look like when we get older. So do you think that's gonna be a problem? With there being more people going to careers with media and stuff, and not necessarily healthcare, and we're in the middle of a pandemic.
I feel who knows? I can't even say if it's going to be a bad thing, a good thing, because I actually don't know. But it's good that it's more different opportunities for children to see instead of them just seeing school, more schooling to be this and this and that. Even though to do digital marketing, you do have to go to college or have some type of well, I'm not gonna say it all the time, but like you can go to college for that and stuff like that. But like, in order to be a lawyer, you have to go to school. Like it's no other way around, especially as a doctor too. So I mean, it's a good thing there's other jobs that's being presented to them.
Yeah. These jobs make money because YouTubers, for example, my nephew, he's 4 years old and he will sit there and watch other little kids play games on YouTube. I'm like, well, Zay, why don't you just play the game? And he's like, no, I like to watch this. I said, okay. Well,
yes. Them little kids be making bank on YouTube.
They do. Then the whole family be famous.
For real.
I actually want to speak on that because kid YouTubers, right? Sometimes I feel like that's exploitation of the kids.
Might say that.
Because they're basically bringing in the income for the whole family.
So
and sometimes, like sometimes I feel like the kid don't want to do it. They don't want to be on camera. They just want to be a kid. They want to play, and they don't want to be on camera. I kind of feel like when kids are given a platform like that, it kind of takes away their childhood. I don't know, but that's just me. Same thing with like family vlog channels and stuff. Like, why just let your kid be a kid, Yeah,
I understand where you're coming from though, because it a lot goes into like actually being a YouTuber and have to constantly post content because being a child, you shouldn't have to worry about so much stuff like that.
Honestly, like this guy. So I found him on TikTok. Him and his daughter, they do this little podcast or whatever. It's so cute. He was like,
"I'll only." What are you talking about?
You know who I'm talking about?
Yeah.
He was like, "I'll only do the podcast if she wants to do it. If she says she doesn't want to do it, then we won't do it."
Oh, that's so cute.
But they'll do like little vlogs every now and then, like when they do Target runs or when they're playing games.
Something like, random.
It's just cute, yeah. And he said he only does it when she says she wants to, or he'll ask her, and if she says yes or if she says no, that'll depend on if they do it or not.
Right.
I mean, I think about it as like, because YouTube is really like a career.
Yeah, now,
it's a career. So it's like, I mean, a child has a channel, whatever. You give the child the right tools, the right investments. There go your child generational wealth right there from the age that they're at. I don't think it's fair for families to start depending on their child once they have the clout and the fame. I think that's very like selfish. But I think I'm all for giving the kid, the opportunity to be able to create their own revenue at a young age. I'm all for that.
I get it.
All right, so with the talk about social media today and how it has impacted a lot of lives, good and bad, pros and cons, I will leave us out with a quote, and it says, "The media is the most powerful entity on earth. They have the power to make the innocent guilty and make the guilty innocent, and that's power because they control the minds of the masses." Malcolm X.
And y'all hear me good?
Yeah.
All right. And we are the AP Effect.
Catch y'all next episode.
Yes, catch us next Friday.